What's up, weebs? Jordan here. So, we have a hype new series alert called Dandadan. I've seen some tidbits of Dandadan on my feeds, and with the official announcement yesterday that this series is going to get an English release on the Shonen Jump app, I decided to scour the web and find an early look at it. I did read the first chapter of Dandadan, and I must say, this series is quite interesting. And with praise from the mangaka of Chainsaw Man, Fujimoto himself, you know that this series is going to be incredibly hype. So, Dandadan is a manga series written and illustrated by Yukinobu Tatsu. It's been published in the Shonen Jump Plus app by Shueisha, but like I said earlier, we got the actual official announcement that this series is going to be released in English on the Shonen Jump app. And Yukinobu himself kind of has a little interesting history. He was actually an assistant to Fujimoto on both Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch. And he also himself had a little bit of success with his own mangas. One of them, Fireball, even had about 5 volumes released on Shonen Jump. So that's pretty good. So like I said, Dandadan is a series I just randomly happened to stumble across. I would see it and it looked interesting, but it wasn't anything that ever really actually caught my attention. It was just one of those things that you see online that you're like, that seems cool. I tend to read a majority of my manga on official releases, but with this one of having little tidbits here and there and seeing some hype around it, I decided to kind of dive in and at least like get my feet wet. And good lord, is this series actually incredibly amazing. And that's just for me reading the first chapter. It has some definite calls and resemblances to Chainsaw Man for the fact that Yukinobu was an assistant to Fujimoto on Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch, but it definitely paves its own way in shonen edgy storytelling. It's got similarities, but there are differences. It has similarities to Chainsaw Man in that it is very straight to the point and absolutely absurd, just with like the abstract art and the sort of crude humor, psychedelic and sexual arts in the series. It has those tastes of Chainsaw Man, but it is a supernatural series, and it does have hints of Jujutsu Kaisen, a little bit of Demon Slayer. It's just got the spooky shonen supernatural vibe going on, and it has all of that. It has the flair, it has the eye catches, it has the but for me, what really kind of like kept me reading that first chapter was the two duo main characters of Momo and Ken, both from different social standings in their high school. They sort of come together through circumstances and find themselves in very supernatural, scary, insane situations. I won't go into details about the chapter until the official release, but for the sake of this video, I wanted to give you a little taste. But this story in and of itself, it's just very bizarre, charming. It entraps you in this story and it just like takes off. But I definitely recommend that you put Dandadan on your watch list for the near future. In fact, it's coming out next week via the Shonen Jump app. If you are hyped on this series like me, or if you've already read it and caught up on it, make sure and let me know down below what you think. Also, leave a like if you're hyped on this series, other series. I talk about Kaiju No. 8, My Hero Academia, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, all sorts of incredible, awesome stories. We just hit 1,000 subscribers. You are awesome. I really appreciate it. I genuinely, seriously, am saying this from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much. Lots of incredibly awesome things I have planned for the future coming up. We're talking about maybe live streams someday, just potential cool things that I'm trying to work on, but just figuring out the details on. So I'm just incredibly thankful and extremely excited about the future of this channel. Okay, I am going to get out of here. I will catch you next time. Peace.